In our business today, we produce about 360 million paperback books a year. And in that business, we're producing about 1 out of every 2 paperback books for the U.S. marketplace. If you look at our business a few years ago, we did about 20 million pages a year digitally. Today, Offset Paperback can produce 1.5 billion pages digitally a year. Tomorrow, next year, the year thereafter, we'll do 5 billion pages. That's a tremendous step towards the digital market and to becoming a dominant part of the digital market. And when you look at the value of what FreeFlow has done for our organization, it has allowed us to take and improve our productivity immensely. We had to automate our workflow. And using Xerox's FreeFlow technologies and innovations, we can do that today. We can do things today for our customers that just a few years ago was very cumbersome. Today, we can take a job and we can have that job being processed automatically all the way to a print engine and out the door.
As a whole, the digital printing is still in its infancy. And when you create a workflow, it cannot be equipment specific. It has to be able to run everything. And the reason is because tomorrow there might be a new machine that comes out and you can't go back and redo your entire workflow just so you can get jobs to a certain machine. It needs to be a complete solution that will feed the jobs wherever they fit. And that's exactly what we've developed. If it fits on a press, it goes on a press. If it goes to cut sheet, it goes to the cut sheet. If it goes to the iGen, it goes to the iGen. In the background without anybody doing anything. And it's all automated. The Xerox team really came up with some neat solutions. And then they took our workflow, which was already down to 0 steps, and made it a step better with the use of job ticketing. They came up with a way of saying, don't send the files over, just send the job ticket. And then our computers will go out and grab the files from your servers.
Every new job arriving at offset paperback manufacturers enters an automated workflow using a Land Professional Proofer, a part of the Xerox FreeFlow digital workflow collection. A series of filters are run on both text and cover to ensure that the document is correct. Any necessary adjustments are made in prepress. The final files are stored as one-up PDFs that can be imposed on the fly depending on which device will be used to print it. Covers are printed on a DocuColor iGen 3, then laminated or UV coated. Text pages enter a hold queue at the print engine, where imposition and printing are based on run length, order quantity, and binding requirements. Very short run or saddle stitched books are printed on Xerox Nuvera 100 or Docutech 6155 printers, while perfect bound books are produced on Xerox 1050 CF continuous feed printers. The covers and book blocks are then joined in the bindery, boxed, and shipped out. Once a book has been saved as a one-up PDF in the digital repository, it can easily be reprinted on demand. When an order or reorder is received, an XPIF job ticket is generated based on the book's ISBN, the unique number assigned to every book. This job ticket contains all the information about the job and is the linchpin of the process. To ensure quality, each existing file is automatically checked to make sure it's ready to print, a process that takes about 15 seconds. Then it's routed to a print queue on the shop floor. Any needed changes are made at the quality control desk, and the new one-up PDF goes to the document repository. When it's time for the job to run, the job ticket pulls the PDF files from the repository to the appropriate print engines, where it is imposed on the fly. Moving only the job ticket over the network accelerates the process because the actual print files move only once from the repository to the printer. Using Xerox FreeFlow, job submission and prepress can require only 1 or 2 steps, dramatically streamlining a formerly complex, time-consuming multi-step process that limited flexibility, throughput, and offset paperback's potential for growth.
I think it's clear that we can improve our productivity dramatically, and we have. And we have strong beliefs that that same trend in productivity gains not only will allow us to do, instead of hundreds but thousands of titles, will allow us to do not only a few million pages to billions of pages, not only allow us to go from what might be 5 days or 7 day turnaround to a 1 or 2 day turnaround. It's easy to be excited about where our company will be for the future. But you also have to remember that that cannot happen without the right relationships, without the right technologies, without the right partner. And a few years ago when we made our relationship with Xerox, and we understood where Xerox was taking their technologies and their evolution, I think that was the moment where we realized that the opportunity for us is real.